Alright, now we're in Act 4. Alright, who's ready to disco? Yes, that's what this concept is. We got those flashing disco balls. And to get all the red star rings right here, these disco balls can pose some kind of a threat. Especially right here, actually, because this part right here, where you have the homing attack to get... No, this part right here, my bad. To get that red star ring is very cheap, because you have to time it correctly, because you could get hit. That's why I'm just going to ignore it, because I've had test playthroughs where I got that red star ring, and I got hit by that fucking disco ball. And not only that, they don't give you that many rings to get here. And right here, to get all the red star rings, you would need the Frenzy Wisp, which we don't have at the moment. So we had to take the lower path. Alright, just be careful right here. And just take this route right here, and you're done. Look at that. Look how easy that is. Alright, now we're in Act 5, and right off the bat, Sonic is upside down. Fuck yeah. And now we're back in this sequence. Now we're in a, now we're sidestepping. The only difference is, you have control of this part right here. Man, it's like they really want you to buy this game. Yeah. I might as well explain the reason why I love Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors is actually the first Sonic game I played in a long-ass time. I played it in 2014 because I gave up video games for almost 5 years. Because the reason why I gave it up, because what is the point? I just didn't like, you know, the genre of Grand Theft Auto games, Call of Duty. I mean, sports games are the only thing that were keeping me afloat. But even then, I just don't like the fact that I was so I don't like that whole competitive scene. I don't like that. Like, what's so fun about playing a Call of Duty game if you're playing with friends and you get either, you know, you get negative reaction? I'll get to that in a minute, but first now we got the Hover Wisp. And Hover by far has the best theme out of all the Wisps. And you can light speed dash with this power-up. Yeah, apparently this game has 2 power-ups where Sonic could do those abilities naturally in any other game, but here they're just power-ups. Alright, so the light speed dash has always been a mainstay in the Sonic games since Sonic Adventure 2. And that pink capsule, which is Spikes, has another ability which why doesn't Sonic have naturally? I'll get to that more in that part when we get to Planet Wisp. Yeah, so what I was trying to say is, oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's when you're playing an online game like Call of Duty or Black Ops 1 or 2 specifically, you can run into a bunch of negative players. Like, what's so fun about that? It's a stressful game too. You know, it's not fun. I don't like that shit. That's why I gave up video gaming for a long time. And then on one day, I just listened to the Sonic Colors official soundtrack, and I said to myself, you know what? I have a little bit of money. I might as well just play this game on the Nintendo Wii and see what's up. Because I didn't own a Nintendo Wii at the time. I bought the game, I had a great time with it, and yeah, the rest is history. Well, actually, I bought the Wii at GameStop, then I returned it 6 days later to get my money back because I was going to buy my own Nintendo Wii, which I still have, actually. I spent like $20 on it, and it's soft modded. I didn't even know it was soft modded. I still have the Wii to this day, and yeah, very grateful because of that. And ever since then, my video game library has grown. I have a very good lineup, and the one thing I love about the Nintendo Wii is that it's backwards compatible, so you can play GameCube games. And of course, I already told you the story of how I got Sonic Heroes. I got it because I bought Mario Sunshine for $35. Ugh, biggest waste of money right there because I don't like Sunshine to begin with. But for $5 extra, I was able to get Sonic Heroes 2, just add it in the deal. All original with the box and the manual. So I guess I got it for collector purposes, both Sunshine and Colors. I mean Heroes. So it's a win-win for me. And there's the gold ring right there. Sweet. Alright, now we're in Act 6, and right off the bat, we get the Hover Wisp. Yeah, so basically this area is completely a vertical platforming level. But you have hover, you can just go up if you want. I like the fact, I'm surprised that this area is not a auto-scrolling vertical platformer. That's kind of odd. You figure this late in the, you figure this, well, not late in the game, this part in the game that would, a vertical auto-scroller would be kind of warranted when you think about it, but no. This area is completely casual. Yeah, I guess it would be a pain in the ass if you're getting all the red star rings and you have an auto scroller. Like, remember, this is Sega we're talking about here. They don't do auto scrollers. This ain't Nintendo here. Like, they don't like doing auto scrollers. So I do like the fact that Sega said, fuck that, we're not Nintendo, we're not gonna do auto scrollers. We're gonna have, you know, we're about fun. Yeah, most of the time. Look at this. This game was made in 2010. We're almost in well, at the time of this part, it'll already be 2020, but still.
This park is huge.
Yeah, Eggman could be anywhere.
Indeed I could, but I'm right here behind this generator. That's it, Hedgehog. Stand there and be a nice little target.
Tails, is that you humming?
Sonic, look out!
Tails, buddy?
He's my buddy now.
What have you done to him?
Me? I did nothing at all. Unless shooting him with my mind control beam that runs on alien energy counts is doing something to him. Does it? To get to me, you're going to have to go through your best friend. This turned out much better than I could have hoped, and I only used a small prototype.
Enjoy it while you can.
Oh, I will. In fact, the only way to make this better would be to have you two fight.
Come on, Tails. Snap out of it, dude. You don't want to do this.
What the?
Tails, buddy, are you all right?
Huh? Where am I? Why is my nose hair tingling?
Lousy, cheap alien energy. Huh? Ran out of juice. Well, I'll get more. Lots more. And then I won't just control one little punk, but the whole universe. In the meantime, enjoy the park. I'll leave you your own private tour guide.
Pay up, Tails. I told you he had an evil plot, and coming here was a good idea. There it is, straight from the horse's mouth.
We didn't bet.
Dang.
Yeah, that was a hell of a cutscene right there, huh? Yeah, this cutscene would be more... It's more intimidating when it's in Starlight Carnival at night. Because if you see that cutscene at Sweet Mountain, it's really not that intimidating when you think about it. That's why I like doing Starlight Carnival 3rd, because you get that cutscene at night. I prefer this cutscene to be at night as opposed to being at daytime. That's just the way I am. Yeah, so what I was talking about is, I have so many ideas how to make a good Sonic game. One of the games, actually, is Mind Control. And the only difference is, it would work and would make fucking sense. Yeah, because Mind Control actually can be done in the Sonic game. Believe it or not, I mean, even with Sega's laziness, with a better way to use Mind Control as a way to, you know, to make sense. Like, I have so many ideas how to make a good Sonic game. I'm not fucking kidding you. If Sega ever gave me the opportunity to at least help them make a good game, I guarantee you I would do my hardest to make sure that game would be good. Trust me on that. For everything I do, believe it or not, I always come up with a good idea. It's kind of odd. You know, whether it's adapting to a situation or just being smart, you know. Now we can talk about this boss fight. It's almost dead already. All it needs is one more laser shot to kill it. We didn't get a laser here. Guess we could just homing attack it to death. Yeah, this boss fight can be a little intimidating. It could be intimidating because it's both 2D and 3D. It's hard to fire the laser in 3D. So I would recommend you fire laser in 2D. Unless you're a maverick like me and just fire it in 3D and just fucking call it a day. Alright, make sure you sidestep to get that sidestep bonus and pick up some rings. But if you quick kill this boss fight using wisps, you're guaranteed the S rank no matter what. And I love that. And I love the background we're gonna see right now in the title, in the results screen. I just love that background. Look how beautiful that is. Ah, I love space so much. So beautiful. Alright, I'll see you in the next world. Peace.
Hey, Sonic, did you give the guide your complaint?
Oh, I gave it to him pretty good. Sup, Yacker? So did you get any more info out of him?
Well, it wasn't easy, but yeah.
Well, we know Eggman is going to use the energy he's stealing for a mind control weapon.
Learned that one the hard way.
Do we know how Eggman is getting all these aliens?
Yeah. At first, I thought that Yacker was talking about how Baldy Nosehair was using burps to do it.
He is pretty gassy. Maybe the smell would knock him out? I don't know, something doesn't seem right with that.
That's what I said. It made no sense. Then I made a tiny adjustment and realized he was saying generators.
So, no burps. Well, that's a relief.
Tell me about it. So basically, Eggman is using 5 tractor beam generators to hold their planet in orbit while he scoops the aliens all up.
Hold a whole planet?
Well, it's tiny, but still, yeah.
Okay, fine. 5 generators? Well, I've already leveled 2.
So, if my math is correct, that leaves us 3 more of those bad boys to take out.
Nobody said there'd be math, but I'm with you, buddy.
We should get moving. Yacker says the aliens don't have much time.
Once I start moving, I don't need much time.
Soon the mind control weapon will be full of energy I've siphoned from the aliens, and Sonic's world will be the center of my interplanetary theme park.
Y'all reckon you'll be able to get yourself enough of that energy to take over the whole dang planet?
Yes, I reckon I will. Where is your new voice chip?
Got it right here, sir. Just need to install it. The think bone's connected to the talk bone. The talk bone's connected to the mouth bone. There. Good as new.
Finally. I don't think anything could have been more annoying than that cowboy chatter.
I'm feeling ship-shape with me new voice chip, I am. Begging your pardon, Squire, but me and me matey are gonna sail off and search for that lubber Sonic. Arr!
I think that's the wrong chip.
Really? Are you sure he doesn't normally speak in pirate?
On the bright side, he's much more exotic now.
Just go find him and fix that chip! Shortly, I will have no need for those idiots. In just a few hours, Sonic's world will be under my control. When it is, it will be the crown jewel of my amusement park. The greatest amusement park in the universe! I think I gloated so hard I pulled a muscle.